picture has been on the refrigerator for years. I'm not about to take it down now. I'm not hungry now. Maybe I'll catch a bite at town later. Morning, Mom.
So it takes the sheriff to wake you up, Mike?
I don't feel like talking about the sheriff, Mom.
Fine. You never feel like talking.
I think I'll eat over at Hank's for breakfast.
You should know better than to eat the greasy food at that diner. I thought you were going to start eating healthier. You're not in high school anymore, you know.
I'm starting to get a headache.
Well, that's what your medicine is for. You know where to find it.
By the way, Mom, thanks for taking care of me this past year.
I love you, Mike. I just want you to get well again.
Hi, Mom.
I thought you were going out, Mike.
I've got some time to kill before I need to see Dr. Sims. I'm feeling a little anxious.
Why don't you watch some television? That usually helps to relax you.
When I was a kid, my family used to gather here to watch television.
On giving hot lunches to the school children. In other parts of the country, law enforcement officials are still bewildered about the murder of local librarian Rita Scanlon last week after the high school reunion. When asked about potential suspects, Sheriff Willard Butler replied,
Michael, you and your kind are in grave danger once again. The ancients have returned. I am sending something to assist you. You must act quickly.
Warned that this is the second local death this year, and residents should always be alert. On the national news scene,
There's someone at the front door. There's someone at the front door. It's a ticket for a traveling carnival over in the park. These photos were taken when I was in high school. My father was alive then. Those were happier times. Hey, that's Jack. He likes to think he's tough with that motorcycle and all. But he's about the only new friend I've made since I...
Well, are you just gonna stand there gaping at me, Mikey boy, or are you gonna take a load off your feet?
What are you doing here?
I'm here to sweep the sleep cooties from your eyes and get your butt motivated. So, how's my favorite mental case today?
The sheriff thinks I murdered Rita.
Yeah, I know. I overheard Deputy Brown talking in the diner. You're the #1 suspect.
What should I do?
Not to worry, Mikey boy. I've been giving your situation some thought, and I think there are some things Sheriff Butler overlooked.
I've got an appointment with Dr. Sims soon. Let's get together afterwards.
You're seeing that, Quack? Don't waste your time with that head shrinker. Listen to your old pal Jack instead. Okay, we'll meet here after you're done with Dr. Sigmund Freud.
You know, Jack, I still can't remember what happened that night.
Nothing happened. You know that, and I know that.
It's hopeless. I feel like the biggest patsy since Oswald.
Don't worry, we'll get you out of this mess. Then we can party.
Thanks, Jack. Thanks for believing me.
Now, don't get all mushy on me. I'll meet you right here after your doctor's appointment. Until then, hang loose.
Even though I grew up in this town, I still find that a map helps me get to places quickly. Like I've been finding reasons to avoid going to Dr. Sims' office during the past week. Rita used to live just around the corner. There's Paul Cooper. For a guy who runs a hardware store, he doesn't keep his house in very good shape. Mr. Cooper. I'm Mike Dawson. Remember me?
Sure, Mike. I remember you.
How's the hardware store business?
Great. I've given myself a vacation for the first time in about 3 years. The store is closed right now. I'm just going to relax and water my lawn for the next week or two.
Does your lawn need that much water?
It's dry. It's always dry. Gotta get it ready. You know how it is. It's nice to have a pretty lawn. I'll have a big water bill, but I don't care. As long as it keeps pumping, I'll keep watering.
Say, Paul, how much longer are you going to water your lawn?
Well, the water bill's paid up until the end of the month, so I figure I can keep watering at least until then. Unless, of course,
I think I have to leave now. You take real good.
take care of yourself, Mike.
Hi, Paul. Sorry to bother you again.
No problem, Mike. What's up?
Wandering back to Rita's old neighborhood.
You must miss her.
I was with her that night. I was probably the last person to see her.
Is that so? You must feel terrible. Like I said before, I didn't know her too well. We just waved to each other.
Terrible news about the murder.
It certainly was. The second murder this year. I don't know what's going on in this town anymore.
You know of anything else strange going on in town?
No. Why do you ask? Nothing ever happens here. The town is full of cobwebs and stagnation. It needs a good cleansing. Until the murders, the place was just too quiet.
What do you know about a second murder?
Old man Ramirez died in a fire. Some say it was an accident, but I think he was done in. A real shame. He was a steady customer at the hardware store. Liked to read, too.
Why do you say the town's too quiet?
It was as if the town was waiting for a messenger or something. So I water the lawn and get it ready. I want to have a nice lawn ready for the messenger when he comes.
I think I have to leave now. You take real good.
Take care of yourself, Mike.
Still watering your lawn, Paul?
Yes, the grass is real thirsty. Can't seem to get enough water. What's up?
Paul? Why is there lawn furniture on your roof?
I had to move it out of the way. Didn't want it to get rusty with the watering and all.
This is getting too weird for me. Catch you later, Paul.
Bye-bye, Mike. Watch where you step now.
Paul's hose attached to this faucet. The faucet's stuck. I can't turn it off with my bare. I'm not climbing up there. I'm afraid of heights. Right in front of it. Why is the deputy standing guard in front of Rita's house? She wasn't killed at home. There must be some evidence inside that the police are protecting. Is it okay if we talk, deputy?
I'm not sure, Mike. What do you want?
You look like you're on guard duty.
I'm keeping watch over Rita Scanlon's house.
What for? What's in there?
Not a thing. But we need to keep Rita's house intact until the FBI comes. They'll want to go over it with a fine-tooth comb.
A week after the murder?
I'm just following orders, Mike. I'm not supposed to let anyone in. We've had problems with vandalism before.
When's your shift over?
Who knows? We've been working overtime at the sheriff's office ever since the body was discovered. This case is being given top priority. Unless there's an emergency or something, I have to stay put.
So, how's the murder investigation going?
Come on, Mike. You know I shouldn't be talking to you about that. Go on now, let me do my job.
Hi, Deputy Brown. What's new?
Nothing since the last time we talked, Mike, so why don't you just skedaddle?
So, how's the murder investigation going?
Come on, Mike. You know I shouldn't be talking to you about that. Go on now, let me do my job.
The faucet's stuck. I can't turn it off with my bare hand. Hank's diner in the pool hall next door played a large part in my teenage years. I took Rita to the diner on our first date when we were both juniors in high school. Hank's diner isn't the swinging place it used to be, but Hank still does enough business to keep the... How's it going, Hank?
My back's been acting up. But otherwise, not too bad. How are you, Mike?
I'm still bummed out about what happened last week.
Rita was a real pretty girl. I remember you two sipping your sodas and holding hands under the table when you were kids.
Who do you think murdered Rita?
Oh, I can't imagine it was anyone from around here. But he's one sick dude, whoever he is.
Sick? Murder isn't a disease. It's evil.
Well, catch up with him.
Have you heard any more about the investigation?
Deputy Brown stopped by to get some coffee and donuts on his way to Rita's place. He was saying that the FBI might be called in. Doc
What did Doc Larson have to say?
He wouldn't go into any details because he wants to keep certain things from the public. I haven't seen Doc Larson so excited since that other murder.
What other murder?
Old man Ramirez. He died in a fire a few weeks back and left his wife a very rich widow. Funny how Rita died so close.
Rita was murdered in a public park. How could they keep any detailed secret?
Dr. Larson and her body moved to the morgue before dawn. Deputy Brown said the sheriff wasn't too happy about that. Didn't give much of it.
I lost my appetite.
You don't look well, Mike. Why don't you go out for a walk? Nice day for it.
I think I'll just do that, Hank. See you later.
Take care, Mike.
How's it going, Hank?
Back so soon, Mike? I thought you were going out for a walk.
I wasn't I? I don't know whether I'm coming or going anymore.
You need to take it easy, Mike. Why don't you go visit that carnival in the park? Get your mind off things.
Alright, I can take a hint. See you later, Hank.
Take care, Mike.
There's Jimmy Gardner and Melissa Fleming. Jimmy's the type of loser I'd expect to see in a place like this. But it's surprising to find the mayor's wife here. What's up, Gardner?
What do you want, doofus?
How about a game of the pool?
crap, Dawson. We might have been friends once, but that was a long time ago.
We were friends in high school. Why are you so angry with me now?
Let's just say that you and I don't share the same interests anymore.
What happened to you? You were a straight-A student until you dropped out.
I guess I'm just the town's bad seed. You went off to college and joined the establishment. I stayed here and became a statistic.
I hear that your interests these days aren't exactly on the up and up.
So what? There's a lot going on in this town that ain't exactly on the up and up.
Tell me, Jimmy, how come the sheriff leaves you alone?
That's easy in this town. That flatfoot doesn't know his butt from an armadillo. But I got the goods on him. He doesn't bother me.
Was the sheriff involved in some sort of scandal?
Forget it, Dawson. If I tell you, you'll spread it all over town. Then what good would it do me?
Maybe I should go.
Yeah, get out before I throw you out.
Listen up, Gardner. I've got some questions to ask you.
Look, will you get off my back, Dawson?
Maybe I should go.
Yeah, get out before I throw you out.
Hi, Melissa. Have you got time to talk?
Well. Look what the cat dragged in.
So what are you doing here in the pool hall? Seeing Jimmy?
What are you insinuating? I'm a married woman, I'll have you know. I just came in here for a smoke.
Well, you did used to date Jimmy back when you were a cheerleader.
That was a long time ago. We're not the same people we were in high school, you know.
So how is married life?
Fine. Just fine. Now get the hell out of my life.
Hi, Melissa. Have you got time to talk?
Well. Look what the cat dragged in.
Poor Rita. It's a shame what happened to her.
Poor Rita? That little tramp had it coming to her.
How can you say such things about Rita?
Forget it, Dawson. Forget I even said it. Now buzz off.
Melissa, I've got to talk to you.
Get lost, Dawson.
But we used to be friends back in high school. You, me, Jimmy, Rita.
Used to be. Any friend of Rita's no friend of mine.
Just how well did you know Rita?
Not as well as some other people. Now stop bothering me.
The mayor campaigned on how he was going to rid our streets of the homeless, but I guess they just got driven into sheds like this. Another evil that's been hidden but still. It's hard to believe that someone could live in this dilapidated old shed. There's nothing here I can use. There's nothing here I can use. Some kind of stew is cooking on the stove. I'm not sure what's in it, but it smells good. This is the most bizarre collection of junk I've ever seen. carnival's been set up here in the park for more than a week now. I wonder. Oh my God! This is where Rita was murdered. Rita, who could have done this to you? Who's there? Why are you hiding in the bushes?
I'm checking out the murder site. The criminal always leaves a clue at the scene of the crime.
Did you know Rita?
I knew Miss Scanlon was the town librarian. At least that's what she claimed. But I have my suspicion.
What was suspicious about Rita?
She was involved with something unclean. I haven't figured out what it is yet, but when I do, it will explode.
I don't know what you hope to find here. The sheriff must have gone over this place with a fine-tooth comb.
Sheriff! Don't make me laugh! That buffoon couldn't solve a jigsaw puzzle.
You seem to be the only one who is going on. Who do you think killed Rita?
I think she was murdered by aliens from another dimension.
You know about the ancients. So the Keeper of the Scrolls was right. They were involved with Rita's death.
Of course it was the ancients. Who else could have committed such a horrible crime? It had to be the ancients.
Finally, someone else who knows about the dark world. I can't even confide in my mother or my best friend about this.
Or it might have been O.J. working in cahoots with the Trilateral Commission of Regia. Then again, it could have been the International.
I've gotta go now.
Before you leave, I did find something the sheriff overlooked. It's a ticket stub to last week's high school reunion.
Where did you find this ticket?
It was lying underneath the bushes. Miss Scanlon must have dropped it when the killer attacked her.
Do you mind if I have the ticket, Slim? I don't have any mementos of Rita.
Take it, Mr. Dawson. It's not much of a clue, and besides, I've got theories about a hired hitman and a satanic cult to follow up on. Don't.
Gee, thanks, Slim. That makes me feel a lot better.
Glad to have your vote of confidence, Mr. Dawson. Well, I've got some investigating to do. Oh, by the way, I live out...
There's no one here. There's no one here. Rita, who could have done this to you? I haven't been past the Ramirez mansion in a long time. It's one of the town's oldest landmarks. They used to own all of the land around the park before they donated it to the town. Excuse me, Mrs. Ramirez. May I talk to you?
Yes, young man. What do you want?
I've heard rumors that the fire your husband died in was intentionally set.
How dare you? Those rumors were started by the insurance company, trying to find a way. I will thank you not to spread them any further. Good day.
I'm sorry to bother you again, Mrs. Ramirez.
Is that so? And what do you want to bother me about?
I couldn't help but notice all the religious icons you have.
horde of the evil that is running amok here in Crowley. This town used to be a God-fearing community, but now I don't dare to.
Why do you think the town is corrupted by evil?
I just stroll along the street, and you will find vice and decadence behind every door. The church is our only hope for salvation. You do attend church?
I go to church whenever I get the chance, I guess.
You should go to church every Sunday, at least. And more often than that, is at work here. And your soul must be fortified to resist temptation.
I was just admiring your house.
It is lovely, isn't it? It's over a century old. At one time, it was the only building around here for miles.
It must have cost a lot to insure a place like this. My dad used to be in the insurance business.
I'm sorry to hear that. Those insurance people are godless swine, worshipping nothing but the almighty dollar. Why they even try to cheat me out of my husband's
So your family's been here a long time?
my late husband's family, actually. But they're all dead and gone. It's just me now.
It must get lonely sometimes.
Nonsense! I have my church, my books, and I have my money.
Thank you, Mrs. Ramirez. I appreciate your time.
God be with you, young man.
I'm sorry to bother you again, Mrs. Ramirez.
Is that so? And what do you want to bother me about?
I was just admiring your house.
Young man, I believe we covered this topic earlier. Please don't waste my time with idle chit-chat. Good day.
I better go see Dr. Sims.
Make yourself comfortable, Mike.
I'm still having trouble remembering things.
This is to be expected. You're still recovering from a nervous breakdown. The murder last week has further
Why can't I remember what happened at the reunion?
It's always a shock to learn a friend has been killed. And you were the last one to see Rita alive, right? The human mind.
Sheriff Butler suspects me of Rita's murder.
Yes, the sheriff was in here asking about you. I told him I didn't think you were capable.
I just wish I could remember more about what happened that night.
Don't worry, Mike. The memories will come back in time.
I think it's happening all over again.
Have you been having more of your dark world experiences?
I've been dreaming about the dark world again.
Uh-huh.
I've seen Rita in my dreams too.
That's good. Perhaps it's a sign your repressed memories will resurface soon.
I may be going back there and soon.
Yes, of course, Mike. But I really can't approve of you entertaining these fantasies. You need to work on your memory.
You know, what happened last year wasn't a hallucination. It was real.
Or so you, Mike. It isn't all that uncommon for people to suffer delusions of alternate universes, even things as bizarre as ape.
But Dr. Sims, everything I told you is true.
Yes, of course. But tell me, what does your friend Jack think of all this?
I never told Jack about the dark world.
But you told me he was your closest friend.
Jack's the only friend I've got.
Nonetheless, I think he's a bad influence. I want you to think about severing your relationship with me.
I have an awful headache, Doctor.
Have you been taking your medicine?
The medicine doesn't work. Can't we try something else?
We could try. It's proven effective with many of my patients. You may experience some unsettling dreams, but it might also help.
All right. You've convinced me. Hypnotize me.
You're feeling sleepy. You feel like you're drifting on a cloud, on a rubber raft at the swimming. All is calm.
I feel so dizzy. This reunion banquet is giving me a headache. I need some fresh air.
You always need fresh air, Mike. I swear, I don't know what's happened to you since you've moved away from here. And frankly, I don't like it.
Come on, Rita. Give me a break. You know I've been sick?
Sick of people, you mean? You've become such a loner, Mike. You never want to go anywhere where there's people. You don't even want to visit any of my friends.
Not your reading group again. Always busy doing stuff for the library. You never have any time to spend alone with me anymore. Why can't it be like it was when we were in high school?
People change, Mike, but I don't care for the change that's come over you. You're drunk. I'll see you later. I have a friend to see.
Fine. Just walk away. I hope the boogeyman gets you. Why am I so dizzy? I bet the punch is spiked.
Is someone there? Don't play games. Mike? Is that you? Ah!
Mike? Are you awake? How's your headache now?
What a bizarre dream.
What did you dream about?
I dreamed about Rita. We were back at the reunion. We were arguing.
Perhaps it's a symbol of trying to resolve your inner turmoil. That's a good sign. Can you remember what you argued about?
Just a little. It all seems so fuzzy.
A common occurrence. Don't let it worry you.
I was back in the dark world. It was so strange.
The dark world again, huh? It probably represents what you consider evil, an internal conflict, perhaps.
wrong about this hypnosis stuff. I'd like to do it some more.
I'm glad it's working for you, Mike. But it looks like our time is up. If the headache comes back, we'll try more hypnosis.
Can't we talk some more? I think we're really on to something.
I'm sorry, Mike, but I have another appointment coming up. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.
About time the carnival opened. I bet they were just trying to build up public curiosity. What's the most interesting things to see?
Go to the sideshow behind the carousel to the left. We have a boring weightlifting act, some phony baloney fortune teller, and a pair of neurotic stunt.
You don't have to be so rude, you know.
Well, excuse me! Look, pal, I've been coughing up my lungs all day. So why don't you just cough up a ticket and we can put it into this delightful conversation right now?
What? Are you sick or something?
Good guess, Einstein. You ought to think about going into medicine. Damn straight I'm sick. But I left my friggin' medicine inside.
Where is your medicine? Maybe I could get it for you.
So, yeah, but Schweitzer, too. My medicine's in the cooler in the employee tent. You'll find it behind the carousel to the right.
I'll get your medicine for you right now.
Hey, no admittance without a ticket.
I have an admission ticket.
So, forget it over. Just because you're making some nice chit-chat, you think I'm gonna let you into the carnival?
Here's your lousy ticket.
Glad to see you finally figured out how the system works.
know, this is the strangest carnival I've ever seen.
You're telling me I'm relying on a suspected murderer to get me some life-saving medicine?
This carousel must mark the center of the carnival. There are walkways leading off in 4 directions. What a mess! I must have wandered into the backstage area of the carnival. This must be some kind of employee storage and break room. This anvil's too heavy. I can't lift it by myself. Hello, ladies.
Hello, sir. I hope that you are enjoying the carnival. Say, the sky looks delicious, doesn't it?
What are you writing?
I'm addressing these postcards. We're sending them to famous. I'm writing the text of the postcards. We write to everyone. Jack the Ripper. I'm addressing this one to Charles Dickens. What's your name?
When you're writing to is dead, do they ever write back?
Yes, voices come into our heads. I always hear from, and I always hear from men. too bad none of them sound as young and virile.
Where do you send these postcards? To the dead letter office?
That's very funny, sir. No, we send them to the local morgue. So come on home. What's your name?
My name's Mike Dawson.
Mike Dawson? Oh no! That was... Watch your mouth, sis! The voices won't like it. No! I'm sick of you and your twisted ways, Daisy. You built the hall of mirrors as if... Look, pretty boy, I'm not letting my sister say anything more. Go on, get out of here before we all get...
Oh, great. I have to figure out which side of each room is a mirror and which is a passage. I hate these things. I need to find a path leading to this room. There's a mirror between me and this room. There's a mirror between... I need to find a path leading to this room. There's a mirror between me and this room. I need to find a path. I need to... There's a mirror between... I need to find... I need to find a path leading to this room. between me and this room. I need to find a... There's a mirror. There's a mirror. There's a mirror. I need to find a path leading to this room. I need to find a path leading to this room. There's a mirror. There's a mirror. I need to find a path. There's a mirror. There's a mirror. There's a mirror. I need to find a path leading to this room. There's a mirror. I need... There's a mirror between me and this room. There's a mirror. I need to find a path lead. There's a mirror. I need to. There's a. I need to find. There's a. There's a mirror. I need to. I need to. There's a. There's a mirror. I need to find. need to find a path leading to this room.